Ah, the usual food court.
Usual food court with the usual food stand, the usual food table.
This is where you spend so many afternoons going over the case with everyone.
More than you would know.
Just sitting here brings back a lot of memories.
Personally, the TV does. But that's just me.
Oh!
Huh?
I guess,
Hi, gang!
I guess Yosuke got off duty. So did Teddy.
What a coincidence! It must be destiny!
The less said about Destiny, the better.
So
that
you guys came here
that
too?
Gundam show sucked.
Yeah.
It's our
Wait,
very own
you were
special
talking about that
headquarters.
Destiny.
There's so many memories
Eh.
here.
Yep, everybody's here.
Hey! All the
Glad you'd be here.
senpai and kohai are here.
Awesome.
We had a feeling we'd run into everyone if we came here.
Just had a nagging feeling,
We were
huh?
planning on seeing you off at the station tomorrow, but I was feeling too restless, so I decided to come here.
Alright.
Out of nostalgia,
Well,
of course.
Since we're all here, why don't we have something to eat?
Yeah!
On Yosuke's wallet.
Steak! And make Yosuke pay for everything.
You shut up about your...
Chia, you're such a tightwad. And no, I'm not afraid to say that. And it was like, oh dear. You reminisce with the others.
I really had fun in this world.
Yeah.
Dude, your whole existence is about fun. Well,
There's no
what I
denying
thought
that.
It wasn't all fun and games.
Hmm.
But I gotta say, I've never felt so fulfilled in my life.
That's true.
It seems we've been working on this forever, but at the same time... it
Well,
felt like it
considering
went
how
so
many hours of
fast.
in-game time that we have, I would
Never
say so,
gather here
yeah.
again like
Considering it was
this,
practically
or
doubled
hear our
since this is on New
trying
Game
to solve
Plus.
mysteries.
What's that?
Even if we wanted to talk about
What's
it
what?
all, there were so many
What's New Game
extraordinary things
Plus?
that no one would believe
Basically,
us.
replaying the game again just to get new
Think of
features.
For me, I think
And
it all started
guess
when
what?
Chia
We
told
went
me
all
about
out
the
for you
Midnight
guys,
Channel.
as you guys probably seen from the
I think I heard about it
non-com
from her
footage.
too. How'd
Anyway,
you learn about it, Chia?
yeah, how did she learn about the Midnight Channel?
I guess it's just a random rumor. A lot of girls were trying it out.
Hmm.
About that whole
wonder how it
soulmate
started
thing,
then.
I'd imagine.
Yeah, that's the one thing we never got an
Maybe
answer
someone
for.
accidentally came across it.
Midnight
That
Channel.
seems unlikely.
You know, that really was the
Like I
cause of
said, we
everything.
never got an
I
answer
mean,
for
the
that one
fog lifted
question.
after we caught Adachi, but there's still a lot of stuff that isn't clear yet. It's still foggy over there too.
That's right.
It feels like there's something
Some
missing.
weird guy might use it to do bad things again.
Hmm.
You have no idea how much you
Didn't that
foreshadowed
ominous
that,
something
Teddy.
monster say it granted us power?
Something to that effect, yes.
I bestowed
Quite.
power onto those who could brave the hollow forest. In other words, he gave the power to enter TVs.
Though
to those
Hollow
who
Forest
awakened
actually
to their
takes on a
persona
whole new meaning
ability,
in Persona 4
so that
Golden.
he
'Cause
might
that's
use
Marie's
us as
dungeon.
pawns to enact his
More on
scheme.
that later. Now's not the time because
Hey,
we've got
that
story.
reminds me. Didn't your hand suddenly slip
Yeah,
off the TV
she's
even
right.
before anything happened to you?
We got the
Does that
power
mean you're an
before
exception?
this all happened.
Well, wait. Then what?
And
about
Adachi and Namatami as well.
Those two could go inside TVs before all this stuff about personas, right?
Huh.
That is an
What?
interesting
Then
point.
Senpai and the other two could do it for some other reason?
But for what reason?
There must be something you're not remembering. Anything come to your mind, Senpai?
I don't know.
Hmm.
The only thought that always drives me mad is that there's always that gas station attendant that always appears on rainy days.
Other than that,
I can't really ring a bell. In fact,
yeah, I'm the only exception. Wait a minute. Yeah, she did give me something as I was about to leave. Might as well take a look at it now.
yeah, it might be a clue.
Oh.
As absurd
A
as it
letter.
sounds.
Hey, this better not be another warning.
Let's see who's it from. Adachi!
That's pretty
This
close.
is from jail? It's from Adachi.
And
No shit.
by the way, the letter is expanded in Golden,
Much more expanded.
where Adachi actually is more or less somewhat grateful for actually having survived. But then again, he still calls you a dumbass.
I think he calls him a dumbass of just pure
As you all
spite.
insisted at the time, I'll abide by the rules of this world.
Huh, I see.
But as long as I'm in stir here,
That's
I
right.
can clean up after myself. So I hope this will give you something to think about.
Actually, Adachi, you've given us quite a big lead.
There's still this feeling I can't shake. It's about how it all started. About that midnight channel. Now I remember, someone told me about it when I first came to town. Before I heard the rumors at the station. And I was intrigued when I noticed that something similar was written on Namatame's reports as well. But I can't remember who it was that told me. Since Namatame and I both gained our power after coming to Inaba, I have a feeling that has something to do with it.
Well, it wouldn't be too
I don't know if any of
far-fetched.
this will be useful or not.
Considering the fact that
But I
we
hope
gained
it
our
can
power
help
the
somehow.
minute that we got into Inaba as well, as it appears.
And by the way, this is also when his social link
Not
maxes.
very helpful to know that he can't
And
remember
this
who
would
it
be about that
was.
time that you actually got the achievement
I'm
for
not sure how to
Max
put it,
Social
but
Kamu.
I
Yeah.
kind of know the feeling.
Wait, huh?
It's like...
Though
I don't know how to say
Adachi
this.
also expands on
Like
the fact that
something's
he actually
connecting all these
appreciated his
things.
times with
Something beyond what we can
Dojima,
see.
Nanako, and you.
That
Yeah.
world, the midnight channel, the ability to enter TVs. They all feel like separate things.
And yet...
You know what I mean?
And
First
yet
the
there must be
rumors,
something
then
connecting
the
all
serial
those.
murder, followed by us deciding to investigate the case. If they all really were separate, they wouldn't fit together like this, right?
Right.
There has to be some kind of conductor behind
A
everything.
mastermind.
So you think the person Adachi mentioned, the one who told him about the Midnight Channel, is that conductor?
Well, wouldn't be too far out of the way.
Wow!
Hold again? It's seriously just something
As
that
I
popped into
said,
my head.
Chie has those moments. And the scary
Senpai,
thing is,
there
most of the
anything
time
like
she's
that you
right.
can think of?
The Power Inter TV is where everything about this case started. Yeah, we learned about it from Chie just after we got here.
Well,
And the same holds true for Adachi and Amatame. When you think back, you feel as if something happened to you as well upon your arrival here. Wait a minute, there is something.
We were involved in a murder case last year, which we succeeded in solving. But the monster we fought last said we did well in playing our parts. Perhaps this means Adachi and Namatame were players as well.
Which means...
Could it be that from the beginning, this serial murder case was merely a portion of a much larger scheme? And none of the people who were directly
Sadly,
involved in the
yes.
case ever suspected it.
Hey, this scheme. Could it be the whole thing about filling both worlds with the fog and turning mankind
So
into
obviously it was
shadows?
not just Amino
Someone was
Sagiri's
behind the scenes watching
motives.
The culprits.
It was someone
And
else's.
maybe even that monster.
beyond
And he
Amino
manipulated
Sagiri.
Adachi and Namatame at
And
the
mind
very
you,
beginning
he's the
so
god of
everything would come
fog.
together perfectly?
This is deep, Doc.
Let's go out into town. We might find something. Although,
Adam,
you may be the only one capable of noticing it.
when this picks up,
Please
we're about
contact
to
the rest
see
of
some
us should you come
serious
across
shit.
anything.
Oh, this is heavy.
We can't say our goodbyes tomorrow with this hanging over our heads. Let's go figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do this now, since we only got one more day of this.
Who could have given me the initial spark for this power? Well, I did meet Nanako and Dojima when I got to town, but other than that...
It was Dojima that you first saw, technically.
But then, well, we might as well see them and confirm the truth.
Though, oddly,
Actually, I wouldn't count them considering we met them in the train station, which was outside of Inaba.
but still, they were the first people that we actually truly ran into.
But not
outside of Igor, but...
Yeah, but not when we came to the town proper.
Well, that's true. It's a technicality, but still.
Anyway, well, we'll find Nanako and Dojima down in the riverbank.
Wait, it looks like it's about to rain.
Yeah, it's cloudy.
Hasn't been like that in a while.
Hey, actually, I want to talk to you, Dojima.
Yeah?
It's about the first day I arrived here.
What's wrong?
Yeah?
Oh, that's true. Yes, we did.
Wait, straight home?
No, that's not right.
Oh, you probably don't remember because he was called straight to work. Yeah.
I think you're missing something, Dojima.
Oh,
Hey, big bro.
at that place? Oh,
Oh, yeah.
They had a gas station. Wait. The weird attendant?
Well...
Oh, because he was weird. Yeah, we did. Now I remember. Oh. I see.
Even though you totally struck out on that one.
Yeah, you never saw that guy again. Wait, it wasn't really the attendant. Wait, I look sick? Oh, right. Right after meeting him, I did feel a bit lightheaded.
And for some reason, I felt a weird shock on my analog controller. That's all surreal.
Why? Well, it might be important.
I see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta go to the gas station now. Maybe something there will jog your memory. Alright.
And now the music tone has changed.
Yep, to reasoning, another version. Or reasoning, deduction, speculation, what have you.
Let's go to the shopping district and truly see what awaits us.
Yep, although... Let's see...
Because I think we got two things to do before that point.
Yeah, actually, I think we should visit the Velvet Room, because we might need Igor's guidance.
Yeah, because this seems a little too... I hate to say it, coincidental.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. How may I help you? You have solved the mystery and deflected the disaster that so nearly fell upon you. Is there
in more ways
something
than one,
else
you have no
beyond this you
idea.
need our assistance with?
Actually, sir, there's one last thing.
Intriguing. So, is there still something that leaves you unsatisfied?
There is.
What may that be?
Can't you sense it?
Well then, let's take a look and see what it is you might be sensing.
Yeah, let's. Whoa!
Whoa.
Ah, this is a surprise. These are shards of power, allowing one to see through to the truth of things without being swayed by hollow rumors. Interesting. Indeed, you have come here today for a reason.
Well, of course.
Then I
It's
shall
always a
play
reason.
my part as well.
And here we are. Ooh!
Wait,
That is a crystal of power which you have nurtured through your journey.
that's similar
An
to the
orb that
color,
repels
the
fabrications of
energy
all
that
sorts,
the
dispels
universe card
lies,
made.
and shines
Similar, but
upon the
quite
truth.
different.
Wom.
Obtained Orb of Sight.
Truth is a thing which only appears to those who have observed, considered, and made a choice. At the end of the path you chose lies the truth. Believe in it, and continue without faltering.
I intend to.
How marvelous. It seems that you will reveal the journey's true end.
Oh, so it's something that
One
even you
beyond
cannot
our
predict?
predictive power. Now go to the place where everything began.
That we will.
But first...
We got one more thing to settle.
Yeah, there's still one last thing.
We have to settle something with the one who rules over power.
In fact, she has something to settle as well.
Igor's not here.
Margaret.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I wonder how many times it's been that we've seen each other like this. Apparently, we met for a purpose.
A long, long time.
Yeah.
Do you remember? The Velvet Room is inseparable from the heart of its invited guest. The shape of the room and its residents are selected by my master, based on the number of guests and the destiny.
I do remember that.
But my predecessor is gone from this place for a completely different reason.
I see.
No one ordered her to leave. She left of her own will to accomplish her own ends.
Huh.
Such a thing cannot happen to the residents of the Velvet Room, so I wish to know the reasons behind it. This predecessor's name was Elizabeth, my sister.
Her younger sister.
My ultimate aim was to bring that foolish girl to her senses and return her here.
I don't think that'll be easy.
I had to know why she left, and I felt that the key to understanding rested with you. But now, I'm even more confused. I can't say whether her choice in fact was foolish or not. All residents of the Velvet Room are destined to find themselves. It was true for her as well. Why did she suddenly give up on her quest? That was my greatest worry. But then again, maybe
it wasn't so much as give up.
Maybe she found her answer.
I would say so. She found a reason to exist, more or less.
Bring her back.
Because that's what she was searching for.
What was it that she gained? And who am I? What I may receive from you will most likely show me the answer to those questions. That is why fate did not bring a guest who only talks, but one who holds unmatched power. I would like to issue a request to you. Not as my master's guest, but a personal request from me to you. Would you fight a match against her? I won't force you, of course. There's no reason for you to go that far. After all, if we were to clash, I might sever your thread of destiny.
And she can and will.
Encounters always bring change to both sides. If you emerge victorious, you will surely gain something as well. Please consider the offer carefully before making your decision.
I intend to.
Should you opt to accept my request, bring this to me where I will wait.
An invitation from Margaret. Blue invitation, and the invitation is, I will be waiting for you at Heaven's End.
Rather fitting for her.
I look forward to seeing you again.
By the way, if you find a gas station and talk to the gas station attendant,
you kind of miss out on this.
So, yep, we gotta do it before we talk to this one. Yeah, isn't this where I first... actually, do you know Adachi? Yeah, a real tragedy. Actually, there's something else. Have you met those two? Well, weird. Well, I'm still gonna ask the question anyway. A good chance.
For a long time. That seems rather suspicious.
Actually, I'm not finished yet. Yes? Sorry, you must have went right past my head. Did you do anything to him? Yes. Huh? Are you sure that's all you did?
I don't think so.
What about it? What did you do to me? I see. You greeted me, and yeah, we did talk. Yes? Why all these questions? Actually, there is. I want to know.
Did you give me the power?
Did you? Huh. Gotcha.
And now, time for the facade to tear itself away. Like an infected band-aid.
You're rather surprised.
The ones who had potential.
So.
It was you.
So who are you?
Who are you? And what are you?
So the last battle wasn't enough for you? You certainly have the powers I was expecting.
why did you choose me?
For your special potential, of course.
Of course, the wild card.
Your friends were drawn to the spark I stirred in you. That's why they're here now, with their awakened powers. Still, I didn't think you'd make it all the way to me. Indeed, I never expected this at all. You're really something.
Thanks.
What? You don't remember? When you first came to town, I gave your power a gentle push. Just like this.
Something as simple as a handshake.
Are you in high school?
Hmm?
Does it surprise a city boy to see how little there is out here? There's so little to do, I'm sure you'll get bored fast. You'll either be hanging out with your friends or doing part-time jobs.
Pretty much did that, but things changed quite a bit.
Yeah, we got involved in a murder investigation.
Give it some thought, why don't you? We don't mind if you're a student.
And there it is.
You're not the only one I welcomed to town with a handshake greeting. I did the same for a few other outsiders
namely
like you.
Adachi and
A
Namatame.
handful of strangers were more than sufficient to stimulate a small place like this.
But that...
But
here's the thing that I gotta wonder.
Than I imagined.
Who else
Enough
might
to
have been
envelop this town with
corrupted?
fog,
Who knows?
and later lift it. Not only that, you now stand before me as if your assigned part wasn't enough. What for?
Simple. To learn the truth.
What will grasping the truth do for you? Why such greed? I guess it's the foolish nature of being mortal.
What do you mean by that?
What the?
Whoa!
I am Izanami.
You mean
Ominous
that
Spirit,
Izanami?
ruler of the fog.
You're the goddess of death.
Not just that, but Amano Sagiri was created from her.
Awakened to a power I had not imagined.
Also
And
voiced by
now,
Karen Strassman.
You
Yeah.
face me with it. I can no longer ignore this situation as mere foolishness. This may be fate.
Oddly, in Golden, there's expanded dialogue regarding Marie's situation to Izanami.
Kasarina, I will say this much. Marie, as well as her alternate identity, Kasumi no Okami, was also an aspect created by Izanami. In fact, she reviews Marie as nothing more than just garbage.
Pretty much a discard part of what little humanity that she had left.
The one you just encountered was the one behind everything. Her name is Izanami. Yep, we just incurred the wrath of a goddess.
Well, not like we haven't done that before.
Hey, are you alright? Who is that you were just talking to?
Well,
Did she just disappear?
yeah,
Wait, don't tell me.
with an invitation to fight her.
So, it wasn't over after all.
Not by a long shot.
You're
Nope,
saying
no.
this so-called Izanami is the conductor, and she's waiting for us in the other world?
Yep.
If we don't beat
And-
her, I'm sure it'll all happen again.
Though, to be
Okay,
fair, there
the others
was
aren't far off,
foreshadowing
so I'll call
of
them up.
her a little earlier in the game.
Yeah,
so.
will ya?
Mm-hmm.
Tell
So,
me this is really
and it
gonna
becomes
close the
more
case.
likely when you start getting into Marie's social
Right.
link
We'll defeat her and put an end to this for sure.
and
this
her
time.
dungeon as a whole.
Yeah.
Alright, then once we're all ready, let's meet up at Junes.
And what Izanami had said about it being fate, it might as well be true. You have finally discovered the true cause of everything that happened. You must defeat this Izanami who awaits for you in that other world. If Izanami truly gave birth to Amano Sagiri,
She will be truly a formidable opponent.
and the town will definitely fall into the fog again someday as long as she's left alone. And if that were to happen, everyone, all those precious to you, will become mere shadows. This is the most important task you have faced and must be taken care of before leaving town.
And now the game actually gives you an absolute advantage compared to what it used to do.
You must ensure complete peace for this town where you live with everyone. Because once we enter the TV, we can actually shop still.
Which is something I really wish that you could have done in the first place, but the time discrepancy is no longer in effect anymore.
Exactly, and we wouldn't be so tired. It's finally come to this.
I guess it has to be this way.
Considering, like I said, this battle against Izanami may as well be fated, considering who she's going up against.
Now, I'm going to be honest and fair here.
This is kind of filler.
Yeah, Izanami is poorly foreshadowed. They tried to expound on her a little more in Golden, but she just kind of seems like she was kind of put there, but it's vaguely established that she is the villain to a great extent.
But
however, there's more to it than that.
Who the hell is this Izanami? Well, obviously, if you remember Japanese mythology.
I mean, seriously, Yosuke, what were you doing in GeckoCon? Oh, wait, you were looking at the Maganeko president. Never mind.
Yeah. That's right. Izanagi. Not just that.
You noticed the connection.
Yeah. The part may have been similar, since Adachi's was Magatsu's Izanagi. Huh. If the personas resemble them, there may be a connection there.
Also, I should mention that Magatsu Izanagi, once you max out Adachi's social link, is the max persona of that one. And he's a more physical-based version of Izanagi no Okami.
Not just that, but of course the word Izanao means to invite, so thus pretty much we've been invited into this whole plot, conducted by her alone.
Let me think here. Magatsu Izanagi, so that generally means invitation of corruption, maybe?
That would fit Adachi to a T. Yeah.
And oddly, that's what Adachi tries to do in Golden, if you so choose to go for that accomplice ending.
Yeah, trying to corrupt our protagonist. Yeah, we just gotta beat the hell out of her.
I don't think it's going to be that simple. Trust me, it's never that simple in Persona.
And finally, the Midnight Channel. Yeah, who originally spread them? It would make sense.
I mean, considering all the things that we fought in the Persona series.
Yeah.
I mean, let's see. We fought against...
Yeah, like one big game of telephone. Like, you had to watch it alone, one is your soulmate. So, yeah. The images broadcast could vary from viewer to viewer. Never any inconsistencies, true. Yeah, it was most likely the image's clarity. Yeah, considering when we all identified who the victims were, back when it was very staticky and stuff.
I mean, let's see, we pretty much fought against the thing that was pretty much made of pretty much the world's sins. Fought against the crawling chaos twice.
Mm-hmm. And the goddess of night.
Goddess of night / death, yeah. I think it's actually pretty big to care about those details. You got a point, but...
Besides, we don't have time to waste.
Let's enter the TV for the final and last time.
Alright.
Outside of us going to doing some quick shopping trips at Daidara and
Shiroku, yeah.
Yep.
I sense a tremendous presence. It's unlike anything we had faced.
And Izanami is
and
pretty
seems
much
like a new area has formed.
more or less putting up a giant light in the sky that's saying, "Come here if you dare."
She's waiting for us there.
Yep.
That reminds me. That Amino something we
That's right, because if mankind so wishes, I will return at any time.
That thing's gonna show up again.
So we might as well take on Izanami before that happens.
No problems from here on out.
Damn straight. Let's go snap that thing in two. We'll do it and give Senpai a big farewell tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's do our best.
That's
as
a
always,
spirit.
leader.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of sad that this really is going to be the last time we do something like this.
It is.
You know, this might sound like a weird thing
You
to
might
say,
be surprised.
but it was a lot of fun.
Fun, huh?
That's because we all strove together toward a common goal. There were many things we believed in without questioning them. The culprit's identity, their motives. There were many occasions where we nearly gave up.
And where you guys were blinded, but
It may have been
in the
easier
end,
if
you
we'd
all
chosen to look
headed
the
towards the
other way.
truth.
But we didn't.
Even if we had to fight every inch of our way, I want to go on feeling, seeing, touching, and thinking for myself.
Yeah. Still, one person alone can only understand so much. That's why we're all here together.
As a team.
Right! All for one and one for all!
So long as
Yosuke's
someone's got your
quote.
back, you can kick against the pricks no matter how tough they are.
This is for our future.
Yes, it is.
So we can see him off tomorrow with no regrets.
Yeah.
Ew.
Teddy?
Yosuke always has to try to make himself look all cool. But his skin crawl.
Probably just fleas on your ratty old suit. I spilled juice on you earlier.
No wonder I smell of orangey freshness.
I guess we gotta have some lightheartedness before we go into our last battle. You gotta think positive. But yep, as of right now, we could actually go back and shop anytime.
Positive thinking to the max.
Yeah, good luck. Let's see, is the fox in a good mood? Yeah, it's in a good mood.
Also,
Ooh, and a chest key.
Another thing to mention is at certain points of the game that the fox will give you certain outfits, actually.
In golden, yeah. Although, I should note, Izanami's dungeon, by the way, every time you leave it, it changes. No, the layout is never the same. Ooh, death sentence. A new type of material we can only get at the dungeon. But, yeah. Yeah, it changes. So, that means all the items and stuff, the entire floor plan, it's regenerated.
The only time that... I think the only time that's not really the case is with the floors that actually have bosses on them. That's it.
Yeah, actually, no. But the chests, on the other hand, they do regenerate.
So you can actually spend an awful long time grinding there, or actually bear off Magatsu Inaba.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, 1,000 stud coat.
Because I'll be honest, Magatsu Inaba is a lot better at the EXP grinding than
Where we're
going to now.
But we're not going there yet. Shinra robe. Okay, what we got for equipment? El Caliente, Kihaya, +3 magic.
Not bad.
Let's see. Secret fan and stuff. Onogida unveils secrets between lovers. Phalanx. A shield used by heavy infantry in ancient war. Unlimited. A dynamite gun never runs out of ammunition. Wow, a Resident Evil fan's dream come true. An offensive and defensive masterpiece due to the studs. Resist poison for the Kodama Cape. Shinra robe. A magnificent cloak made of finest materials. And nothing else from that. Anyway, nope, we're gonna do something completely different.
Oh?
You'll see in part 109. In the meantime, let's save the game.
Reaper, Reaper, that's what they call you. Because you'll all die.
See you guys next time in part 109 for when we do something completely different.
When I end your lives for some cool shit.